Hello, everyone. Welcome Sunday night, 7 p.m. Jamie here with Michael Kahn. Scott will be joining us shortly. Getting ready to get started in a few minutes. So, Mike, how was the weather there today?
Gorgeous.
Yeah, full day. And got outside in the sunshine for a little bit. Even got a little sunburn going. I had my hat on, but you made me take it off. Can I show the hat?
Oh, show them the hat. I'm sure everybody will enjoy your hat.
Oh, I could do so many things with it. So I can just go standard. I can go cowboy, right? I can go over to the side. Little tilt back. Oh, come on. It's a versatile hat. I know you don't like the hat. I like the hat. Let me know what you guys think of the hat. I like the hat. Jeff says, good evening. Beautiful day today. Yes, it was, Jeff. It was a beautiful day. Absolutely. It's supposed to be like this for the rest of the week, too, on and off. So I'm looking forward to it. Closed the gates earlier today, but isn't there a limit on how many people can go to state parks in Connecticut?
Yeah, once it hits capacity, they shut it down.
Didn't they lessen the capacity amounts?
I don't know. I'm not going. I'm too busy either working or doing stuff around the house.
Right. So, yeah, everyone's got really good landscaping. I've been seeing on
it's
Facebook,
amazing.
Social media.
When you have not much else to do, it's amazing what you can get done.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, everyone. I see a few more people popping online here. Great to see you. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit more about the pandemic and lockdown extensions and home invasion preparedness as we have our home invasion seminar coming up on Tuesday night. Feel free to say hello in the comments. If you have any questions for us, put them in the comments as well. Maybe let us know where you are listening from and what the weather was like today. Scott should be joining us as well in just a little bit. So this week, the extension happened in Maine. So the governor put in place 4 phases, which I think Governor Lamont did too. I'll talk about Maine. You could talk about Connecticut, and extended the stay-at-home order until the end of May. In June, if all goes well and there's no extensions from there, they're going to go into their first phase, which will allow people, if you live in the state of Maine, to be able to go and travel about Maine. But any outsiders that come into the state of Maine has to do a mandatory 14-day quarantine. But hotels are still not able to operate. Campgrounds are not able to operate until July 1st. And she's not even letting these hotels and campgrounds take reservations yet. So come July 1st, if all goes well, of course, there's always that stipulation, then the hotels and lodging will be able to open up, but on a limited basis, putting in social distancing. And again, only Mainers are able to travel about the state and stay in those properties. If you're coming in from out of state, you have a mandatory 14-day quarantine, even in the month of July at this point. And they're saying that could easily extend through August and September. That's crazy.
It'd be horrible to have to come to Maine and stay in my cabin for 14 days.
Yeah, I think if you really want to play it safe, Mike, it should be longer than 14 days.
I could manage 2 weeks or just 3 weeks to relocate. I'll do that. That's okay.
There you go. That's it. So if you guys are looking for a place to go to get away and you want to come up to Maine, make sure you're planning for over 2 weeks to stay up here, which isn't that hard to do as long as you have the time off from work, and you can. But once you get up here, you kind of makes it kind of don't want to leave. So if you're looking for a place to go, check out Maine. So what's the updates in Connecticut? What's the latest and greatest?
Some limited by the end, I think of May 20th. They're talking. I'm not paying attention to it. Yeah. I'm going to work. I still work every day. When my regular schedule. So for me, everything's pretty normal.
Right.
Except for not visiting family and people I don't want to expose unnecessarily if I happen to have been exposed.
Right.
So I think they're talking May 20th, starting to do some limited openings. But you're not seeing I don't think you're seeing restaurants per se,
right,
as much.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing takeout, right? But they're not talking.
They're still doing the takeout, but you're not seeing like gyms and like theaters. They're not opening those up yet. So
right. Yeah. We're going to have to see what they put in place over the next week. I think the next week or so is going to be telling, next 7 to 10 days, right?
At least I heard tomorrow they're going to be making an announcement about schools for the rest of the year. I don't see them going back into session for the short time they will.
Right.
It just doesn't seem like it's going to happen.
Yeah, for a month.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, right. And even less, actually, if you think about May 20th. Now, have you had any feedback about extension. If, in other words, are they going to do social, or what do they call it?
That hybrid distance learning, where half the kids are in session at a time, or a couple days a week. I've heard that rumor. I've heard a lot of rumor. It's all rumor,
right?
Until they actually put it into place, or they have a real plan, I think. But I don't even know. That's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah,
I just can't imagine that being. And right now, the kids are still having a hard time adjusting to
remote learning.
This different remote learning. It's so different from what they're used to.
Right.
And everybody's having a hard time with it. The parents, teachers, and the students.
Right.
So,
are they going to extend the school year if they have to do remote learning?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
can't imagine that's the case. I don't think they're going to do that.
Yeah, I remember we had this conversation back in March. They were saying that they were going to extend the school year until June 30th. Remember?
Yes.
That's as far as they can extend. I wonder if that's going to change. In Maine, they're not going to extend it. It's still going to be remote learning. There's definitely not going back to school as of right now. And I know the University of Maine, is planning on being in session in the fall unless the governor advises them otherwise. They are planning on having school in session.
You hear rumors about them maybe not going back in September or October.
Well,
that's.
I don't know. Well, that we've handled UConn, right? University of Connecticut for how many years? And I got a notification from them this past week saying, we're preparing for doing online learning for the fall. And, if you want to submit any paperwork for us, every semester and every year, we submit paperwork to do the self-defense classes up in University of Connecticut and as a state vendor and all that. They said you can submit the paperwork, but we're not going to be able to process anything as of right now if you just want it on file, ready to go for if it does happen. So even they are planning on online learning at this point, possibly in the fall. This is it's extending far.
Well, they canceled. They've canceled a lot of the upcoming the holidays, the parades and stuff. So Memorial Day, not a lot of people are doing anything with that. Of course, it makes sense. I get it.
Yeah.
4th of July, you've seen a lot of that get some plans there get altered.
Right.
And like some festivals in the midsummer, at least in my area, they've canceled. And now there's rumor about the stuff this fall.
Right.
Especially because they're talking about the possibility of a rebound or
Oh yeah. Who knows? Did you hear what happened in California?
Oh, they protesting at the beaches?
Yes, yeah. And now the governor shut down all the beaches in California. Insane. Mike watching us from Michigan. Thanks for jumping on with us, Mike. Appreciate it. Feel free to say hello to us if you're watching on one of our social media channels. We have 3 Facebook pages that you might be on, and also our YouTube channel. So if you're not seeing comments come across your social media channel, it means people are probably on one of our other channels saying hello and commenting. So feel free to put something in the comments, say hello to us, let us know where you're watching from. If you have any questions for us, let us know as well. We're talking about the extended lockdowns that are happening in New England, and we just mentioned about California shutting down all the beaches, and no one allowed on the beach in California. So this is interesting. So let's talk a little bit about home invasion. So Sunday night, 7 p.m., we have our home invasion seminar. It's going to be happening on our online platform that we use. It's going to be an interactive where we're going to be teaching the seminar that we usually do in-house at our training center or out and about. And you're going to have the opportunity to ask us questions, talk about your home defense plan, and we can help coordinate home defense plans with you during the session. It is happening again on Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, and it's going to be at 7 p.m. It's Tuesday night because Monday and Wednesday I teach the online classes, so it's got to be Tuesday.
Tuesday and Sunday, right?
Tuesday and Sunday, yep. So Tuesday, and then we have another one, correct? So we have a bunch of seminars we planned through the month of May. We have 2 home invasion preparedness seminars, and we have 2 highly violent event seminars that are happening throughout the month of May. But the first one coming up is this Tuesday night, 7 p.m., and it is our home invasion preparedness and seminar. I'll post in the comments for some of you guys a link to be able to register. And after this is over, I'll actually post in all the social media channels a link for you guys to be able to go register and check it out. You should already be able to go to our website, t4survival.com, and right on the front home page, if you scroll a little bit down on the page on the right, you'll see some upcoming classes and seminars. You should be able to get there from that location as well. But I'll make sure to post some things up on social media afterwards. So
we should have great attendance on Tuesday. I know it's Cinco de Mayo, but You're all stuck at home. You might as well do something that's entertaining and join us.
You know, it could actually be very entertaining if you're drinking and watching the seminar and decide that you want to comment and interact with us, right?
Oh, those are some interesting questions.
Absolutely. And it's on our private video platform that we use. It's not going to be streamed to any of our social media channels. So you're going to need to pre-register and be ready to go with us on Tuesday night at 7:00. So make sure to go to our website, or if you have any questions, you could shoot us a message or type them in the comments below, and we'll certainly answer them. So Mike, want to tell them a little bit about the home invasion seminar and what we cover?
Not really. Oh, okay. Hold on.
No,
I just say it's a wide variety of topics.
I'll bring the hat back.
Things you can do to better protect yourself, from the layout of even your landscaping to just situational awareness, the whole gambit in between.
Yeah.
Some statistics and things you need to think about. And we do a little bit of a case study about the Cheshire home invasion, as it is kind of important to us considering where we're located.
Yeah.
And, some more directly with the group and some a little more indirectly, we've all got some connection to that.
Yeah.
So it's we get a little. I wouldn't say we're not going to sit there and bawl our eyes out while we're giving the presentation, but you could tell that we're passionate about this because of what we witnessed and we saw what it did to this community. So
Absolutely. We also are going to talk a little bit about some other home invasions, and one particular that happened out in Chicago area within the past couple of weeks, where these two guys went up to a home and had surgical masks on and banged on the front door. Homeowner opened the door and they tried to storm inside. Luckily enough, the homeowner wasn't going to take any crap from them and fought back.
Looks like they got through the door on that one.
They did.
They right into the foyer, and the fight was on.
Oh, 100% on. And we got
like we say, you got to when you decide you have to do it, you have to defend yourself or fight back. You have to go all out. You can't sit there and hope that kick to the groin or that punch to the face, that's going to do it.
Right.
The determined attacker is not just going to run away after they get hit once.
Nope. And he probably already knows the layout of your home anyway. And these two guys, when he walked up, remember, he rang the doorbell and he said to his partner, "Don't look there. That's a camera." Knew it was a Ring doorbell when he was ringing it. They had surgical masks to try to hide their face, and they had a tool bag, which made it look like they might be repair people. Come to find out, in that tool bag was rope, duct tape, and zip ties. So, what did they have planned if they were able to take over this home? And luckily, they weren't able to. The homeowner actually had a firearm inside the home and was able to shoot one of them and able to fight off one of the other guys. So, props to that homeowner for not taking it and fighting back and protecting his house.
Well, in that case, there's no way he had it locked away in a safe. He had it on him.
No, he actually had it locked away. What happened is he went outside and he was fighting with a guy, and someone else inside the home went to get it and was able to come back. So during that time of that scuffle, I guess he was getting into it with two of them.
They had a plan.
They
discussed the plan, and instead of whoever helped them out, instead of freaking out or locking up, they knew what to do.
Right. Well, part of the discussion we talk about a lot is if you have a firearm, why is it locked up in a safe? A lot of people are worried about where to place that firearm inside their home and leaving it out. Maybe you have children, you have kids inside the house. Why can't it be on you? I mean, I carry all the time with it on me, and it's next to me. It's the safest place it could possibly be, because if it's locked in a safe and it's on the other end of your home and something does happen, how are you going to get to it? The reality is it's going to be very difficult for you to get to it. It sounds like this family had a little bit of a plan. Not sure what kind of safe or anything that they had, but you got to be aware of that, having access to that firearm. And what if you are incapacitated? And you can't get to that room to get the safe? What are your next options? What are you going to do if the firearm is on you? You're already, ready for the fight. Is my approach and my theory. So that's happening Tuesday night at 7:00. We've got a lot to discuss. It's going to run for about an hour and a half. We have an hour presentation that we go over, and then we'll have a Q&A obviously during that, and toward the end of the workshop, we'll answer any questions you have, and we can also bring you guys on screen. And if you want to show layouts of your home or discuss any particular situation you're having inside your home and protecting it, we can cover all of that. Again, Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Right? You know what I didn't get, Mike? The tactical item up. So we'll have to bring that back next week for everybody.
Oh, okay.
I was looking for that. Right?
Shame on you.
I know. I apologize. You know what I did today?
I didn't give you any submissions, so I really can't talk.
Right. There.
Oh, you worked on the hat?
I didn't work on the hat. I was outside all day. Look at that. I like this hat. It's very versatile. Yeah, I like that. I got my face is a little red. I got a little. I got a lot of sun, not a little. I didn't get any fish though. We cast some lines out, had some bobbers out, but didn't get any fish. So Mike also here is what is the cost for the seminar? The seminar we discounted it down to $49.99. So $49.99, and you get access into the seminar for Tuesday night. Well worth it. You're going to get a lot of value out of the seminar. You get some handout information and a little booklet that you could reference afterwards as well. Usually when you do the seminar in the training center, or we travel around and teach a seminar as well. The seminar usually goes for anywhere from $150 to $200 when we teach it out and about. So I encourage you, jump online and get registered and join us Tuesday night at 7:00. Jacob Andrews. Thanks, Jacob. Appreciate the positivity, saying boring. Lee.
Lee. I'll start juggling here.
Oh, come on. You going to juggle? No. Remember what happened when you juggled last time?
Yeah, take a break.
You better leave the head on for the rest of the show or get the ears. I'm not playing. Love you, Lee. For Lee, absolutely. Let's get this hat back on for Lee.
Lee, why do you encourage this? Oh.
There we go. Now, Lee, what do you think? Flat, curl it up, or go up from the front? There we go. Jacob's being a little smart ass. There we go. I know you're joking, Jacob. I'll leave the hat on for you, Lee. You guys see Lee working out in the back of the live interactive classes with me Monday and Wednesday nights at 6:30 and Saturday morning. So Lee kicking ass in every class. Outstanding job. Mike, sorry, man. My Facebook looked up. How much for the online seminar? No problem. Yeah, and by the way, guys, Facebook and YouTube are having a big issue with streaming. So if you're finding a lot of latency and delays and pixelization, it's probably not coming from us. It's coming from these from either YouTube or from Facebook, or just internet routers located around the world that are trying to get all this data and all this information out. Oh, I think Scott's ready to join us. Let me bring Scott in here. Oh, there we go, Scott. How are you?
What's up? Hey. Nice hat.
Damn, what did I say? I like the hat.
Stop encouraging this. Come on, man.
Love the hat.
Thank you. That's right.
Looks like you're going to San Francisco.
I think he's going to go to the horse races.
With a flower in your hat.
I like the flower.
Nice.
Yeah, I dare someone to come say shit about my flower in my face. Come on. I'm wearing, the next time you guys are up, I'm wearing this out.
Sure. I will.
All right. You got it, Lee. This is for you. So to answer your question, I know, Mike, you got kicked off. The seminar is $49.99, and you can register through our website, or I'm going to post it into the social media channels afterwards, and be able to watch the seminar on Tuesday night and join us at 7:00. So everyone's liking the hat, man. I'm getting the comments on social media liking the hat. Come on. Come on. I try to get Mike to do a hat. And look at Scott. Scott, bow down and lean forward. Show him that hat. Last time Scott was up, we got him the Moose Head Lake hat. That's a kick-ass hat.
Trucker hat.
Yeah, but
a lot of compliments in his hat.
You know what? Mike just wanted to, show off he's got more hair than me. That's why he
Oh, there's so many comments. It's not hard to. It's not hard to accomplish that, brother.
I know that. That was I was going there. I set myself up for it. Yes, I did. But look how long it looks now. Like if I wore a hat, I think our next.
I think we're gonna have a seminar on how to cut our hair. That's our next seminar.
If I actually have my hair like this and I have a hat on, you ever see those guys where they take their hat off and they got no hair at all underneath? You thought they had hair? Like, oh. Yeah, there we go. All right. I'm going to wear it a little bit straight and a little bit down in the front. So you got it, Mike. Yeah, hopefully you'll join us on Tuesday night. If you have any questions, go to the website, start a chat with me, or send me a message through social media. We can talk a little bit more about the seminar on Tuesday night. So what's going on, Scott? How was your day, man?
Not bad. Not bad. We did a lot of yard work today.
We were talking earlier. Everyone's house is looking fantastic with yard work.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Well, we just got rid of that big tree in the front, so we grounded the stump.
Oh.
So I had no idea how much wood chips they had. This guy, I must have been about a ton of wood chips I delivered to the backyard. So now they're all gone, and now it's like I have a humongous stump still down there,
Right.
so I can't do anything. My
Right.
yard looks like trailer park trash heaven, So
Yeah.
it's embarrassing. It's like a meteor crashing in my front lawn.
Oh, Jay,
you got Jay's comment there.
Yeah, Jay Bodell. There, Jay, I'm going to put your comment up. Here we go. You ready for this? Damn, Scott, got to step up your beard game. Come on.
Can't do it. Look at it. It's all blotchy. This is where it blotches. Can't grow it in.
That's 6 months of growth. This is a week.
Sometimes I wonder if Scott had a brownie or something, and it's just smushed around. But then I see it's really hair.
That's birthday cake on his face.
Yeah.
Hey, it was Scott's birthday this past week, as a lot of you guys saw on social media. Should we sing to him?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We sang for you this past week. I'm not going to sing again and ruin our social media following. They'll end up disconnecting. They hear me sing. But I agree with you, Jay. He should step up his game a little bit and at least try. Are you allowed in your PD to have a beard, or can you just have the goatee? You can have the beard?
Yeah. No, I can have it all.
Come on, man.
I can't grow it.
You know what? I challenge Jay. Jay, where's your beard?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Right back at you, Jay. Look.
Can't have it in Middletown.
I don't want to hear the excuse. It's by policy. You can't have it.
We'll call your chief.
I think
no shave May.
No shave COVID-19.
There you go. I like that. Yeah, we're not going to shave until till this is gone. How about that?
Yeah. We're not going to shave until October camp.
Nice segue, Mike. Yeah, so
You're
Jay,
welcome.
send us a picture from your beard, right? The challenge is on. Where's Jay Bodell's beard? So let's talk about May. Guys, May camp is still a go. We had to postpone the dates for May and June because of the governor here in Maine extending the stay-at-home order until the end of May, and as well for the month of June. Anyone that comes into the state of Maine from outside of our state has to do a mandatory 14-day quarantine. And that looks like it's going to be in place through May, June. Actually, they can't come until June, but June, July. They're not even letting hotels and lodging open up until July at this point. So, there we go. I couldn't grow a beard if you paid me $10,000. In Middletown PD, you can look. You can look like ZZ Top, huh? They allow the beards too. Nice. All right. We'll have to find another challenge for you, Jay. How about a goatee? Can you do a goatee, Jay? Let's know if you can do a goatee.
Like ZZ Top?
ZZ Top had the full thing all the way down, remember?
I think it's a little extreme.
What, the beard like that?
Yeah.
Until I get yelled at.
Well, let's see if Jay can grow a goatee for us. That would be the next challenge. What about it, Jay? Can you get a goatee going? So May camp, guys. May camp is a go at this point. Everyone that was scheduled to come in May moved over to October, and we have a couple spots left. Actually, a lot of the people that were already coming in May were coming in October anyway, and people that were flying in.
Jacob's on fire tonight.
I just had some coffee.
So you gotta
but
check out that one.
but after and then hopefully we have our crew from Hawaii and Cali coming out as well in October. But if you're interested in the October camp, head to our website, get the information from there, message us on social media or the website, and hopefully we'll get you up here to the state of Maine for a kick-ass T4 survival camp come in October. I know if it's possible, because I've been asked this a lot, we're going to try to fill in camps in between, or maybe do another week October. We don't know how this is all going to shake out right now, but we are trying to get as many events.
T4 camp October, the whole month.
I like it. And if you have to self-quarantine, you're already up here 2 months.
Why not?
For a month. Let's do it.
What do we do? 4,000 rounds one camp?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
we did 4,000 or 5,000 rounds. Can you imagine what a month would be with the way we shoot?
I want to know what your truck will be like trying to drive that up.
Oh. It's sad. When the first time I went up, I didn't have to stop for gas halfway. When I brought 8,000 rounds of ammo with me, I just had to stop for gas.
So we do a whole month.
I was struggling to go up hills, and I'm like, what is this?
It's awesome. All that lead. So anyway, May date's still on right now. It's on our website. If you have questions, put them in social media or send us a message. We'll answer any you have. Jay didn't comment on the hat. What's going on, Jay? You don't like the hat? I don't get it. right? And what's Jacob saying? You look like Joe Exotic. Oh, this is for Scott.
That's for Scott.
Oh, Exotic BFF Scott. There you go, Jacob.
What? I have never been so humiliated.
Good.
Jake, come here and visit us.
Yeah, there you go. We ain't allowed guns in the UK. No guns for you, Jacob.
Do you know what over there?
Yeah,
we might have one. We can lend you one when you get here for camp.
Yes. Yeah. So look us up.
We might have a couple. It is the United States.
Thank you. And Jacob loves the hat. Thank you, Jacob. Right? It's kind of like the guys when they wear the pink shirts. Only real men wear pink shirts. Only real men can wear a hat like this and pull it off. Right?
I think the real key is those flowers. Those flowers are live. Those aren't plastic.
You know what I did today, guys? I fished. I didn't get any fish, but I enjoyed the outside. I enjoyed the 65 degrees, the sun, and the open water. So it was fantastic. Get out for a little bit.
Jamie, I'm making fun of your hat, but I run around with a Hawaiian print holster.
Ah, you have it on you? Do you have that holster with you right now? You got to show it
on the truck. I can get that.
Yeah, you got to definitely show
it. If David was listening, I'm sure he's got a photo of it you could share.
Yeah, David, are you on? If you're on, let us know if you got a photo that you could share of the of this. Text it over to me and I'll pop it up on the screen. We'll be on for a couple more minutes, right? Let's see. Jacob says, what was that?
Is that a park ranger hat? I'm just curious. It looks like a park ranger hat.
Depends on what park. Jacob says, I've got big guns. I don't need me. I don't need one. We'd love to visit. We'd love to have you visit as well, Jacob. Anytime you want, look us up. We'll get you some dates. It's a great vacation. We've had guys traveling from around the globe to be in the Northwoods of Maine. Will do. All right, David. I'll keep my phone out. Send me a message. We'll pop it up on the screen of the Hawaiian holster. Help me out a little bit with the hat. David's been on this whole time. He didn't comment on the hat. Man, I don't know what's going on, Lee.
Probably text messaging. You know, he's not going to do it openly.
Oh yeah, he'll razz me from behind the scenes, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. And wait for that text to come through if you've got it. If you got it, David. But guys, if you have any questions for us, we're going to be on for only a couple more minutes. Put them in the comments on social media. We're on all 3 of our Facebook pages right now. We're on YouTube. If you have any technical glitches while you're watching us, we apologize. Don't think it's coming from our end. I've found out over the past couple of hours that Facebook, YouTube are all having some serious latency issues and broadcasting issues. So apologize if you're having any delays from wherever you're watching or any audio or video issues. Jeff is missing the ears. Well, maybe next week I have to bring the ears back too. Maybe I can
you're setting a new trend for yourself, Jamie.
Say something about it.
Odd. It's gonna be something odd.
Come on. I'll come up with something new for next week, right?
How about a wife beater?
I was actually gonna, put a little white suntan lotion on my nose. I'll bring out the wife beater next week. Hey, oh, here we go. I think David just sent me the. All right, let's see if I can get this up on screen here. Bear with me. I'm going to kick off for a second. You guys got to take the show. Bring this over.
This was a special request for me. I had to have a print like this on a holster.
He wears it. He wears it proudly.
I do. I mean, really, are you going to make fun of me?
No. Not with that beard.
Without the beard, maybe.
Oh, a totally different story.
He looks more innocent without the beard.
On there over this past week? Anything you guys want to share?
It's just gotten busy. I mean, the activities picked up.
Yeah.
I think people are sick and tired of staying inside or not going out, and so everybody's hitting all nice weather. They're getting out to the parks, and I think people are bored enough where they're calling to report everybody for everything.
Yeah. All right, let's give you a second here. Almost there. Oh,
we don't even go to those calls anymore.
Oh, they still call you.
Yeah. We'll get to it. We're not coming.
You guys ready? So my hat and Mike Kahn's holster. Oh,
dude, that's hot.
That is hot.
I even picked out the pattern and sent it to him.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I love that holster.
David, another outstanding job. Kydex Holster Solutions. Look him up if you guys are looking for a holster. He is our one and only holster maker, and has done lots of customized holsters for us. So outstanding work. So check him out, Kydex Holster Solutions.
Maybe June sometime.
Yeah.
I'm not holding my breath though.
Yeah. I can't even when it's going to happen, but I will tell you that we are going to continue with our online classes. Our online attendance for our classes 3 times a week has been outstanding. People from not only our training center in Connecticut, but people up here in Maine and people across the globe have been joining the online program and getting access to the classes, just our on-demand library, special seminars and workshops like the home invasion seminar we're doing this week. So I encourage you, if you're looking to start your Krav Maga training or looking to get back into it, join our online program. And it's an interactive class. I don't stream it for free to Facebook or to YouTube. Plus, with all the issues you have with technology, with everyone trying to stream everything for free to these platforms, I actually have a platform that we've selected that is me, but I can't see you in your home while you're working out. You could put me on a smart TV. You could broadcast it to your Apple TV, your Roku, your Google Chromecast. You can watch it on your cell phone, a tablet, computer. And during class, there's a chat box that's on there, and you could banter back and forth with me, ask any questions you have, ask me to review certain things or demonstrate things again. So it's a really fun and interactive class. And if you haven't been part of it yet, send me a message. I'll give you a guest pass. Come in, check out the class online, and see what you guys think. Oh, you're originally from Connecticut, Mike, and I was hoping to train with you guys this July when I'm back east. So, Mike, what you have to do is when you get to Connecticut, you want to head north for about 5.5 hours and head up to Maine and train with us up here, right?
You won't leave.
Yeah, you won't want to leave. Be up in the north woods of Maine. Now, you're up kind of north anyway, aren't you? So, maybe you're up toward the north woods in your home state or where you're living now. I think you mentioned you were in Michigan, but we're in the north woods of Maine. So feel free to look us up and maybe come here and train, or hopefully we'll be up in Connecticut and you can come train with us there, right?
Hey, I got to laugh. What we do has nothing to do with Tiger King. Have you guys seen this yet?
No.
It's a train wreck. Yeah, it's a train wreck. You have to watch it.
It's a polygamous train wreck. It's great.
It's the best.
I see stuff over social media about it, but I've never really given it a second thought.
It hooks you every time an episode ends. It hooks you. It's like it's like drugs. It hooks you, and you can't wait for the next one. It's such a disaster. It was the scary part is this was like 3 years ago. This wasn't like
no, it's not even just 90s. That's it. This is real. These people exist.
A couple years ago. This guy ran for president. He ran for the president.
Right. So I think we're supposed to say Tiger King 3 times because we're promoting them. I think that was written in the rider. So one more time, Tiger King, great show. You got to check it out. And thank you for
now we're dreaming.
Thank you for Tiger King for sponsoring this episode.
Carol Baskin killed her husband.
Man.
Well, guys, I think that's it for tonight. If you guys have any questions for us, we're going to sign off in about 2 minutes. Feel free to put them in the chat box on your social media channels. We have people on all 3 of our Facebook pages and also on YouTube. We'll be back next Sunday talking a little bit more about the home invasion seminar that we are going to have on Tuesday. But we're also going to talk about the highly violent events seminar that's going to be upcoming for the middle and end of May, which is a really eye-opening seminar. And really have a really great attendance when we do this. Again, we're taking all of these seminars and workshops online. And it will be interactive still. You guys will be able to ask us questions and be involved in the conversation during all of these seminars. So you want to check them out. Anything you guys want to mention?
I'm gonna have a little teaser. I don't think it's gonna be by next webcast, but maybe the one after.
Yeah.
I got my my first PD gun. I have a Glock 22, which is a 40 caliber. We sent it out for Cerakoting, and then we're going to have a ton of laser engraving done to it.
Oh
yeah. It's 20 years old. It is seen day in and day out. When I was on the road for patrol, it was beat up, so it's going to look like a brand new gun. I cannot wait.
Wow.
So
that's awesome.
Northeastern Laser Engraving is going to engrave. I don't want to say what yet, but it's going to be. We're going to do a stipple the grip. And we're going to do it with a design, and then we're going to do a theme on the slide.
Right. Nice.
So it starts off black, it's a normal Glock, and it's going to be something special.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. So 2 weeks.
I think I'm optimistic that within the next 2 weeks we'll have it to show everybody.
All right, good. We'll have to stay tuned for that, guys. Scott, Mike, you want to mention anything before we sign off here?
No, I'm good.
No, guys, thanks for joining us today. Hope you guys are well and safe. Thanks for joining us on the live stream and watching the replays. If you have any questions for us, as always, head to the website, t4survival.com. Send us a message through a chat there or one of the contact us forms, or you could always reach us through one of our social media channels as well. Be safe, everyone. Make sure you're making good, wise decisions and eating healthy, and enjoy life a little bit, right, as we get through this all together. On behalf of myself, Michael, and Scott, thanks for joining us. Same bat channel, same bat place. Is that what they say? All right,
Same
7
bad
p.m.
time,
Close
same
enough.
bad channel.
All right, why not? Same bat time, same bat channel. Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We'll see you then, guys. Be safe.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.